Smoking weed, smoking alchemist. Hip-hop is thought I was gone, but I'm back again. Just shut a dumb nigga mouth like I'm Jeremy Lin. Realize that
What's up, fuckheads? Tommy C here. Listen, guys, this is a fuckhead call to arms. You know how Real Talk from the Metaphor Messiah supports us right here on Shop from the Point. I'm calling on you to support him. On March 16th of 2018, Kingslayer turned King by Real Talk the Metaphor Messiah. Only $6.93 on Amazon comes out and other platforms that'll be listed in the description box below. Guys, I've got this record already. It's by far his best work, and I would appreciate it if you would go pick it up as well. It comes out on March 16th, only $6.93. I'm Tommy C, and we're all here to support Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Pick it up right now. You're hearing one of the best cuts off of it, and there's much, much more. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
The clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
We're broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcasting out the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. This Shot the Point. I could do a whole podcast on an emote. Is that possible?
This is fantastic.
Welcome to the show, Jeff the Huffman. Point man today.
Thank you.
It is fantastic for so many reasons. Look, guys, don't think we can talk about a fucking Twitch, man. I got one more thing besides that. We're gonna open up the phones. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. Took Wednesday or it took Thursday off. Thank you so much, Symmetrics, so much. Winner. And yes, that is the emote winner. And of course, KF motherfucking C. And God, are we missing OG squad member, Real Talk?
right. Oh, man.
The thing is, and no, I should put a poll. I wonder if it's too late in the chat. The thing is, for those who don't know, the try hard emote is an African American, right? You write, colon, try hard, a colon, and a picture of this black guy comes up like that. All right. Yeah. There's nothing inherently wrong with it, but a lot of times when black folks come on Twitch, it's kind of, a way to fuck with them. You spam the try hard emote. OXC or whatever the fuck his name is, big time Overwatch tank, had to separate from his team, the Dallas Fuel, because he dropped this thing when a African-American commentator was commentating on his match to kind of fuck with him. And of course, everybody spammed the fuck out of it after, and they let him go. So it's just so funny to me that Twitch could be freaking out over stuff like, the suspending of accounts. I mean, Chad is always a victim of this shit, and it's just hysterical to me.
Just like the littlest things, like walking on camera with, too much skin showing.
And they're always pissed off, and then they cut a contract with KFC. They must have done it. They used the logo and everything. And this motherfucker, every time a black guy gets on, this is what you're going to see every fucking time. It's going to be the KFC emote, and it is free.
Yeah.
Better not to talk about booby streamers. I think this is the way they are. So I want to see if I can put a poll in the chat, and I'm going to after the show. Maybe you guys can. I'll see if I can put a card. All right, here's my question to you. Right, I'm going to add the card right now. I don't know if it's going to take. You may have to refresh. Card. Now can I do this poll? All right. Did Twitch? See, here's how I want to phrase the question. Did Twitch do this because they're oblivious? I'll fucking figure out the question later. Did Twitch do this because they're oblivious, or is the money too fucking good? I'll put the poll in when the video encodes later. You can come back and answer the poll. It'll be in the upper right hand corner. The latter, yeah. You think they're oblivious? Yes.
No, I don't think they're oblivious.
Is the money?
Yes.
Is it the money? Yeah, it was the money. But I don't know. Would it shock you so much if they got this? Oh, we just got a contract for KFC, and just not even think of the Overwatch player that just went down for this stupid shit?
No, I don't think they're oblivious to that at all.
I do. Would it shock you? Fucking look at this thing.
BRs are taking over.
It's almost beautiful in a sense. I mean, I gotta be honest, it's kind of fucked up to do something like this, but it's just fucking funny that there's just this done. KFC.
I don't care either way. It's great.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Actually, I want to take calls on this. Go in there now. I'm going to question you out. Are they oblivious? Or, yeah, go in waiting to call right now. Are they oblivious? Or just the money? 100% they're oblivious. David. Yeah, I think we're going to have a real split decision on this. I'm really looking forward to putting the poll in right after the video encodes. And then we could do that. All right, Luvex. We're going with him first. Luvex, oblivious or just the money?
I think, I don't know, maybe oblivious, I'm going to say, but
yes.
Why wouldn't they just remove the emoji instead of the user? Why would you ban someone for an emoji?
Well, he did drop it, and here's the thing. In a professional environment, all right, like the Overwatch League, that shit's unacceptable, all right? When you're a paid member of a team that has so many eyes on it, Polygon and Kotaku, they would just fucking love to ruin every player in the Overwatch League and paint them as being bigots, especially the white ones if they could. So you got to be hyper aware from that. You're representing a team. You can't be doing that one. That's I mean, it's like Verse says to me in my Twitch stream today. It's literally like if a black guy walked by you and you're like, "Oh, look, a black guy." It's kind of fucked up.
You think it's the same thing?
Yes.
I mean, you're talking about an emoji, though. I mean, it's...
Yeah, but you almost have to suspend reality not to fucking come to that conclusion, though. There's an African-American talking. There's not a lot of fucking African-Americans in pro gaming. One guy gets on, well, I think such and such, and he's just spammed with try hard. I mean, you'd almost have to, suspend reality to think that's not what's going on there. It's fucking funny. It's fucking funny.
I mean,
and now
it's pretty funny.
It's fucking funny, but I mean, it is kind of fucked up in a professional environment. I'm sure there's black streamers that don't give a fuck or even encourage it because they think it's funny too. But I think in an Overwatch pro environment, it's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to carry yourself a certain way. I mean, these people are paying you. They're not paying you to get bad press from fucking Kotaku. They're paying you to win. That's good money. You're on a part of a team. We all got to do shit in part of the team we don't want to be a part of, and that's what friggin' I can't remember. What's his name? OXO. I forgot the fucking kid's name already. That's what he just couldn't do. He wanted to be an edgy streamer. Nothing wrong with being an edgy streamer, right? But you can't be a fucking Overwatch top flight pro and an edgy streamer. Just can't happen.
Yeah, not professionally. Not if you're gonna do it professionally.
I mean, not at the same time. Like,
no. I mean, can you imagine something like that happening? Like, can you imagine? They would remove, like, if there was I'll give you an example. I think Jeff could back me up on this. If there was a black player, right? Yeah. Let's just keep it simple. If there's a black player on the ice, right? And a bunch of people got big fucking poster-sized try-hard emojis. And every time you got the puck, they raised it. The NHL would move in and take care of that shit quick. God forbid the other team did it, you know?
What fan base would try and pull that off?
Soccer fans. Soccer fans are the most racist cunts on the planet. I've seen them do it. I've seen them do it here in Germany. Black guy gets a hold of the ball, they start going hoo, 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 like monkeys and shit. I've seen them do it. The most fucking disgusting shit I've seen. That is repulsive. That's repulsive. Wow. So to me, yeah, it's kind of like doing that. It's just it's not that's not the time and the place for it. Maybe an edgy stream in the right context, but not in a professional environment. Look, if I was on that team, I would totally shelve the Tommy C fucking act completely. I wouldn't be seen with a beer.
Yeah. You wouldn't be seen with it.
I wouldn't be seen with a beer. I would answer the questions as if I were still in the military talking to a sergeant or an officer. That's the way I would do it for that period of time until I retired. Like I don't know what these fucking kids can get through their thick fucking heads. I don't know why they don't, like, it's grown up time. Yeah, but we're playing video games. Like, well, yeah, but it's a different environment now. You know,
still a profession.
Yeah, a lot of people look at video games and they're like, "Oh, it's just a kids thing," but it's so much more than that.
Oh God,
you know?
normies think that. So
Oh,
it's an industry. It's a sport. It's a bunch of other things. It's got everything covered. It's got art, sport, everything's covered. Everything's covered. You know, I mean, and it's bigger than Hollywood, and it's been bigger than Hollywood for the past 10 years or so now. You know, so I'm gonna put the fucking emoji. I just like looking at the fucking thing and putting it in the screen.
You're getting a bunch of emojis in the chat now.
Yeah, I know. New KFC sponsorship right here. Exactly.
Well, they need to get other companies to sponsor them too, or something. You know. So
by the way,
like a balance. I'm not sure.
Let me be clear too. Real Talk's not offended by this. I'm not offended by this. I'm just talking to you. When you're a professional and you have cameras on you, that's how you act. You know, it's one thing to be out with your boys, you know, and fucking around. Then I would be like, you know, look, if a bunch of Overwatch guys were like, a season was off and something like that happened, I'd be defending them. But it's just like, you can't do that. Not if you want to promote the sport and people take it seriously. You know, these guys are, they're really, they're the first at the gate. And they're going to be looking for those guys. The media's going to be looking for those guys to behave like gentlemen, like baseball players. Or at least they got to fake the funk. You know what I mean? Mm. And if it was off time, you know, something had nothing to do with the league, whatever. Is Tommy drunk? Every time I have a beer, I'm drunk, according to these guys. It's like none of these guys ever have a drink.
They just assume it now. I mean,
first beer of the day. It makes you feel any better. All right, get out of here, Lou Vex. Say hello to Turkey Tom for me.
Oh yeah, all right.
Peace. All right, I'm sure this will work. ... You're on the air. I can't see your name. Whatever.
Jesus.
Gang, nigga. What's cracking?
What's happening? What's going on? Who's this?
It's Dashy 150.
Yeah. What do you think of the new fucking? Squad. What do you think of the new KFC emoji? Does it offend you?
I don't feel any way about it. Hey, I'm cool with it.
You cool with it?
Fuck that.
You like KFC?
It's cool with me.
You like KFC?
I love KFC. I'm more of a Popeyes nigga myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I had
Popeyes or Churches. Yeah, give me Churches or Popeyes before you give me KFC.
Really? I think we're gonna have problems, sir.
How do you feel about it? Well, how you, nigga?
How do I feel about it? I'll give a fuck. Here's what you know what I feel about it. I'm glad Twitch looks bad. How about that? I'm glad Twitch looks stupid. That makes me happy.
You just want everybody to look bad?
I just want everybody
to look bad. Twitch has been looking stupid for years, my nigga.
This is up there. This is
Twitch always look.
For these people that flip out all the time, Hassan's going to people's chat, say something bad about a fucking, call a titty streamer, all of a sudden it's a fucking problem. This shit is funny to me. And they're going to pay for it. I do wonder if they'll...
It should be funny to everybody.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is...
It's comedy at the end of the day.
It's all it is. It's comedy at the end of the day. But you invite this shit on. I guarantee you, I think there's Overwatch League tonight. You're going to see this shit all over the fucking place. It's going to be funny.
Oh,
it's going to be great.
People are going to abuse the fuck out of this shit.
Yeah.
People are going to look to abuse anything.
But, hey, it is what it is. You know, hey, if it's there, people are going to use it.
I hear you. All right, brother. Take care of yourself.
Good talking to you.
All right. Good man.
I got another poll for you.
What's that?
Who do you think? Who's higher, Real Talk or that guy?
Right now, that guy. That guy's got him beat. Real Talk should be here. He missed out on
high, I guess higher wouldn't.
God, Real Talk would have loved this shit. Symmetric. I bet he's not ready. I guarantee it. I'm just gonna sound.
I'm ready. I just had myself muted.
What up, man? What's on your mind? So they oblivious, or is it just the money?
I don't think they're oblivious because didn't they partner with Twitch or with KFC? Didn't Twitch partner with KFC to come out with the emoji?
Yeah, I guess, but you know they could have put the ads in there. It's like did somebody from KFC say we really need an emoji?
Yeah, that was all their entire marketing team worked on.
Yeah, like we need an emoji.
Figuring out how to make a Twitch emoji.
We need emoji. We need one bit. But don't you think that'll cause a problem? Considering we just have we need an emoji. Nah.
I wonder also if they know what this is gonna do and if they're just kind of curious to see what happens at this point because Twitch.
We can tell. Well, look, me and Jeff aren't psychic. I'm telling you, every time a black guy comes on camera, they're gonna spam that shit, and it's gonna fucking look. It's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad. It is
not great. Not great.
Do an entire podcast on a Twitch emoji or emote, whatever. An emote.
You should see if you could go an entire hour just talking about the emoji.
Yeah, so that'd be the test.
You can.
Yeah, you're in? You're into the end, huh? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They need one for Fortnite. Like when you kill a guy, you offer him chicken. Instead of the loser one.
I'm surprised they haven't done that shit yet.
Yeah, well, I think that's next. You know, once you kill a guy, you hand him a KFC bucket. I wonder if that'll get abused.
We'll probably get the what's the thing that Drake does? Fuck, what's that called?
I don't rap.
Know. I don't listen. No, the dance. I don't listen to Drake, so I don't know.
I don't listen to Drake either. It's too candy ass for me. I like my hip hop to have a lot of N words and shotgun blast. That makes me.
That's how you know it's real rap.
That's how you know it's real rap. I like gunfire in the background of my hip hop.
Are there sirens?
Motherfucker! Sirens, shotgun blast, guns being loaded.
Breaking. Glass breaking.
Sirens.
KFC buckets.
KFC buckets. Like
a bunch of people screaming "oh" in the background.
Yes. Let me "oh." All right, Symmetrics. You're too funny. Thanks for the donation. Bye-bye. Man. Real Talk should have been here. Fucking shit. All right, let's take a few. Mapes.
What's up?
Oblivious or
so I definitely want to say that I don't think they're stupid or oblivious.
I think
it's totally about the money, but it's about the whole PUBG thing, you know, because it's winner chicken dinner, so it totally fits with that game. But yeah, it's gonna be abused like a motherfucker.
Yes, we must demand that PUBG has a emote or emoji or whatever the fuck they call it. And what happens is...
We're going to go with the most offensive thing we could think of.
No, it's not offensive. It's just KFC, man. What's wrong with KFC? What are you thinking? Like, you're looking into it too deeply, sir.
Oh, no.
You're racist.
You know what it's going to happen. Come on.
I can't wait. I don't know. Why wouldn't you want to get nice, you know, at least I have chicken?
You know what? I think it would have been a lot easier on them if they made it chicken strips, you know?
Chicken strips? Yes.
Just
chicken strips.
By the way,
maybe Popeyes. Maybe Popeyes will compete.
The guy that was totally stoned in here. Do you want to hear some of his rap?
Yes. Yes.
Why not?
Let me hear it.
Yeah. So check it out.
Nary lick. I'm in that clique and I fuck your bitch while I'm rubbing the clit.
Oh, he got the N word in at the end. Ooh. It's pretty good. It's solid.
Is he a friend of yours? Are you like promoting? Like what's the thing? You're promoting?
Am I promoting?
You're promoting.
No, I just want to embarrass him. What?
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mapes. You successfully embarrassed him.
Good job.
He didn't sound exactly like that when he called.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he's embarrassed at all. He probably thinks it's pure fire. There you go.
He's spitting fire.
Spitting
all
fire.
Right. I haven't heard fire like that since Tommy NC. Okay.
Stop that. Get out of here. Stop that. You can't do that. Tommy NC's in LA.
Is he really?
You want to watch one of his videos?
Why not?
Who wants to watch a Tommy NC video? He'll never claim me. Tommy NC 2010. I'm going to see what he's up to. I heard he's in LA. And I'm just going to skip.
I guess screw your other topic.
Vlog, Lost in LA. Funktacular's popped up. 20 minutes. Well, we're not going to watch all of that. I don't think that's a good idea.
That's a bit long.
Yes. Where's that capturing over there? Oh, okay. It's capturing the wrong fucking one. Whatever. All right, let's get this on. Tommy NC 2010. Let's start.
Okay.
Here we go. Tommy NC 2010 in Los Angeles.
That one? Oh, no, let Tommy go. Yeah, let Tommy go.
What is that?
Oh, man, you're going fast.
He's on a rolling bear in a mall.
Yeah.
Slow down, Tommy.
In a Macy's.
Oh, I'm going to get you.
I know that other guy.
I'm gonna beat him.
What was that? Oh boy. Let's
What?
see. Where is he? Why is he like in a mall? Like, why isn't he outside near a fucking like? Is he really in LA? That's a California. No, that's. Oh, he's full of shit. He's pretending to be in LA. I just look over here. Yeah. It's all. He's full of it. Yeah, he saw because I saw South Carolina license plate. Unless they drove there. Yeah, pretty good, Tommy. He's like, everybody's in LA. I just saw it and I just clicked away from it too. Yeah, he was right in there. I guess like everybody's going to LA, so I might as well too. Did anybody else notice? No. Oh my God, people are saying nice things for once. Usually you go in there and they say horrible things to poor Tommy.
Right.
Yeah, but he did. I saw that shit. There we go. There it is. I think I found it. He's not in LA.
Hey, folks, we're here at the Jam, and we're gonna be chilling with the track.
There it is. That's a North Carolina license plate. I think it's his
Did they try to blur it out?
No. No, it's North Carolina.
Oh, that's just because it looks really small here. It looks blurred out.
Did he really say, or is he going to LA? I have to probably get claimed for that. What was I thinking? Yeah, so he goes to the mall. He goes to this place.
Rides
wait a minute. Wait. Was that a palm tree? I know that other guy. He's a movie reviewer or something on YouTube. Nah, he's down south. Tommy fooled us, everybody.
He got us.
He got us. Nothing but chicken emotes for him. All right, last thing, and then I'm going to really open the fucking phone lines. It feels like I haven't been back in a while. I get cold when I'm not back. Is JF's video on Count Dankula.
Because
here it is.
However, I like these three things, Andy. Count Dankula has been making jokes about my private life and mocking my ex-fiancée for having a low IQ.
No, we're mocking you.
Know what, Andy? Fuck Count Dankula.
No, we're mocking you. Nobody cares about your ex-fiancée. It's funny you bang retarded girls. That's funny to us. Just reminding you.
Like these three things, Andy. Count Dankula has been making jokes about my private life and mocking my ex-fiancée for having a low IQ.
What do you care? She's your ex-fiancée. I don't give a fuck about my fiancée, and she don't give a fuck about me.
So you know what, Andy? Fuck Count Dankula.
Yeah, but everyone
I ask each and every one of my fans to write to the court that we need the maximum sentencing. Go die in a jail. You fucking idiot.
Your mouth. Yo, you can't bash. You can't want someone to be in jail for the right of free speech because he made fun of you or your ex.
He shall rot in jail. I will not create a precedent where Papa JF backs out people who have insulted Papa JF.
Fucking, he speaks in the third person? That's funny.
God.
Yeah, he's
so you're for, if anyone, you're for free speech unless they make fun of you.
Exactly, Andy.
Now, I didn't cover this the day it came out because it came in the middle of last week because I honestly thought it was a joke, right? But then he goes on to write two hysterical tweets that make me kind of like, well, maybe it wasn't a joke. The moral of tonight's Twitter about Dankula, number 1. You can't compel someone to defend a guy they don't like. Well, maybe you can't compel them, but maybe you should. They fucking threw you in jail in Canada for your crazy beliefs. I'd fucking defend you. Choosing not to defend an individual does not mean you're abandoning the principles. Unless the principle is free speech, then that's exactly what it is, JF. This guy's a fucking doctor. When Papa JF's family is targeted, he will ignore unfortunate events happening in your life. That woman was not in your family, and she was returned to the custody of her parents. She was not yours.
Ex-fiance,
yes.
So
I believe in freedom, not just freedom of speech. I believe in the freedom not to care. Well, in the freedom not to see my family be defamed. What law? What law there? What law there, JF? Where you have the right to have your family not defamed? Really? Oh, that's funny because Keemstar's not been arrested. In the freedom not to have words put in my mouth. Oh, there's another one. I've never been, I never got that one either. That happens all the time, you big fucking fat fucking pussy. Now, amazing atheist. The question is, he wrote a piece. Just call him TJ. The question is whether you believe in these freedoms at all. That makes no sense. I think he can always back out that he's fucking. I guess he can always back out that he's French and he doesn't have a good command of the language. You know, but like this makes me think he's actually serious.
He's talking in third person, Tommy.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, that could be the act. That's what I thought. Like, everybody's like freaking out over it, and I was like, dude, all right, guys who HF, calm down. He's obviously goofing. You know, he doesn't want that. But then he writes these tweets, and, you know, it's pretty easy to come to the conclusion that, you know, in principle, he's not for free speech. So it's just a big fucking act. And, yeah, he's Papa JF. This is my news file. Because I'm blocked for goofing on him, which is fine. You can block me. But I just wanted to point that out, that the it is stupid that people can get arrested over the joke. And JF is okay with not getting arrested over the joke unless the joke's on him. unless it's on him.
Unless you defame one of his family members who technically aren't.
It's not even his family member. It's somebody he fucking tried to take advantage of, because no fucking woman in their right mind will let them near a child, or, you know, or I mean, the woman that gave birth to his kid was probably suffering from temporary insanity or incredible loneliness, you know, and he's not allowed near his kids. And God, Jesus Christ, who could look at the things if you were a judge and took a good look at JF and you had to decide whether he can see that, I'm like, I don't know if I want that near that kid. I don't want that guy near that kids. You know, and it's hard enough to fucking get custody of your kids and shit the way things are, even if you're a good guy. You know, so what does he do? He's got some kind of crazy hard on to knock a girl up. And the only one he can convince is a girl that's not in her right mind. Gets her all the way to North Carolina or South Carolina, and he fucks her, thinking he knocked her up. Thank God he didn't. Although it would have been a good start for the ethno state. Would have been a great start. Daddy! All right, I'm done. Let's go, folks. And I don't like black people, Daddy.
Oh, God, what a wonderful world we live in.
KFC emoji. Daddy, where take Daddy? Oh, get used to your family. Get the fuck out of here. KFC emoji. Hey, turn that stream down, you rocket scientist. Hello? You're on the air. No, you blew. All right, you ready? You ready? Go ahead. Hello?
I just wanted to yeah, what's up, Tommy?
What up, brother?
This is kind of weird, but I want to ask, why did you why did you put KSI? Because
KSI.
I kind of got on the stream early. I'm sorry,
KFC.
Sorry, KFC.
That's the new emote for Twitch. It's free. Go check it out.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. Yeah. That's it's not my idea. It definitely wouldn't be my idea. I would have been like,
it's pretty great. Like, God, I love it.
It's just great because Twitch is stupid. That's all it is. Do you like KFC?
Wait, what?
Do you like KFC?
It wouldn't be my idea. I would have been like,
it's pretty great.
Fuck's wrong with my mic? You're impossible to talk to.
Oh,
Bye.
Jesus.
For fuck's sake, dude. What is wrong with my levels? And all that shit. I hate this fucking. I need a new. There we go.
Ah, there it is. I'm on Twitch right now. I see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does emoji count as free speech? Yes, sure does. It's fucking funny. No one's saying it's not free speech. God, I'm glad we don't have a fucking KFC emoji over here. Every Sunday would be a joke. Get a Popeye. It doesn't, like, YouTube will one up him.
I wonder. No, I can't. Damn it.
They'll one up him. Does it work on? Does it work on fucking Twitter yet? That's the thing. All right.
Does it work?
Let's see.
I don't think it works on Twitter.
Snack, you're on the air.
Oh, hello.
What's up, man? How can I help you?
Hello. Let me pause the stream for a second.
Sure, sir.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, sir?
Hello.
Hi. First time caller.
How are you?
I've been a fan for a while, but never had the balls to call. No, KFC thing.
Yes.
All money, mate.
It's all money? Yeah,
Trust
probably.
me.
Maybe.
Yeah, they know exactly what's going on. They're going to use the controversy for fucking free publicity and shit.
So
And
what
it's
you're
easy,
saying
isn't
is
it?
this. What you're
Like
saying is
Jake
this. When they were in the big meeting, and they were like, all right, part of this contract is going to be a KFC emoji, right? Or emote, whatever the fuck it is, all right? You don't think? You think they said, "Look, we're having a problem with the try hard thing. Is it good to put this one in?"
This is like a
and they were like, "You know what? Maybe it is, but that's a lot of money from KFC. Fuck it."
Controversy and get paid.
I think KFC's a lot funnier though.
But what this guy is saying is they knew it's going to be controversial, and they're just like, "This is too much money. We'll deal with it accordingly."
Exactly. The Jake Paul tactic, isn't it?
Yes. Twitch was going to weather the storm. Let's see if I still have a Twitch account. Maybe if you use it too much, they'll ban you.
Yeah, it's fucking working.
So you're saying they're going to weather the storm?
Yeah, they're going to weather the storm.
They're going to weather
the money,
the storm.
Basically.
I can't wait till it becomes it's going to become a story. It's going to get on Drama Alert. You watch.
We'll probably get some fucking news site over here, like Daily Mail or some shit's going to say.
Well, actually, in your country, they probably go to jail for it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe be blocked in the UK.
That'd be fucking impressive.
Yes. Well, it's happened before.
Twitch emoji.
It's happened in the UK before. Yeah, that'd be great. Well, some guy went to jail for a Nazi pug joke just north.
Yeah, I know. Rip Count Dankula much.
Yeah. Nah, he's all right. I think he'll be all right. I kind of went to his Discord after party, but I kind of stayed quiet because I didn't know anybody.
Okay, so you just lurked.
Yeah, I lurked. I talked a little bit.
Kind of just sat in the corner.
One guy, yeah, because it was their thing. They're close buddies.
You said earlier about soccer fans, as you call them.
Yeah, they're all racist.
You think they're bad in Germany? So I'm like,
no, they're not that bad in Germany. Right? They're worse. They're worse in the East.
Way worse.
They're worse in the East.
Chelsea fans and fucking.
You know what the worst is? Galatasaray. Fucking
Galatasaray.
They're fucking awful when they come over here. Galatasaray. It's like a fucking riot.
The football fans has to be. Or what they're called. There's some Northerners and they fight every place they go. It's not Leicester. It's the other one.
We have St. Pauli over here. They're in North Germany. They can be a problem.
Wait, let me check this out. Worst UK football fans.
Manchester. My opinion.
Come on. What team is it?
Manchester. All the fans should be arrested.
No, Manchester's not the worst one.
They're the fucking worst.
Newcastle. That's Newcastle.
Yeah, but it doesn't count because they're a bunch of dumb Geordies.
Leeds. You know what Leeds do?
Hammers aren't much better either. They're kind of up there with the Hammers now.
Drunk 20-year-old, waste men, and they go everywhere and they fucking trash the place and beat up kids and women.
You know what they did over here during the World Cup? You know what they did over here in the World Cup? And it was all yous. They took over the Irish pub that's across the street from the Frankfurt train. Yeah. All the English.
I'm a bit too young to remember.
They took them out there, just sitting there slobbering drunk and like, I hope a Muslim comes by, I'll kill him. That's pretty much what it was. Had to get the fucking German cops in there to kick him out. That was back in 06. That was like the worst thing that happened though. It happened right over here.
Nah, the worst one I remember is the Chelsea fans like spitting on the black guy and kicking him off the train in France. Did you hear about that one?
No. I didn't hear about
they did some racist chants, and then they were like, "Oh, we're not letting a black guy on the bus."
Some of their best players are black. Who was the guy 10 years ago on Chelsea? What's his name? From Sri Lanka, or where he's from?
Knows. I'm way too young to remember 10 years ago, mate.
Get the fuck out of here! You're making me feel old. Jesus. Get out of here! Get out of here! What the fuck? What was the guy's name? He used to play for Chelsea. This black guy.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah. There's a lot. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of black guys in Chelsea, but he was really good. He was from Africa. He was like I think he's from Sri Lanka or something like that. Drogba. There you go.
He was fucking sick.
Drogba. That's who it was.
He's not playing anymore. I think he's just doing commentary now.
Nah, he's like he got old. You're pretty much done by the time you're 35 in soccer, unless you're like amazing.
Yeah.
You're pretty much done at 35. Your legs can't.
30,
you can't run like that for fucking more than 15 years straight. Unless you're specialized. Like fucking Beckham played forever, but fucking Beckham is always a weapon because of his free kicks. Yeah. So even if he sucked. You still had a.
Wasn't he hurt the entire time he was over here in the States?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. But here's the thing. The whole he could suck and he could miss his assignments and he could make bad passes. But if somebody gets taken down near the post, it's still David Beckham and he can still bend.
Puts it in every time.
He can still put it in. I mean, he's such a weapon that way. The guy was just, and he did a lot when he was young. He was fantastic. I mean, he could score goals from just about everywhere, and he's a team player.
I mean, his wife's still fantastic, but still.
His wife's kind of a pain in the ass, if you ask me. Sugar Spice or whatever her name, Posh Spice. Yeah, he married Posh Spice. I would have married the black chick in Spice Girls, if you ask me. She was the cutest.
I
Sassy
can't remember
Spice.
Spice Girls, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've heard a couple songs.
Because you're
but,
16.
You know.
Get out of here. You're making me feel old. Bye. Why? What is with Turkey Tom calling? What is your fascination with Zaptie lately? It's been a year since he tanked, by the way. Good old Zaptie.
Has it really?
Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year since me and Alex got in a big fight. I know.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking back on the Zaptie situation, having all the information out now, it's probably better that he left. My whole thing back then was, let's not put this guy in the sociopath fucking corner and stuff. He's probably just kind of fucked up right now. You know, everybody chill the fuck out. But there's stuff, I don't even want to talk about it behind the scenes. He behaved abominably. I tried to reach out to him. He never got back to me. We weren't really close enough. I was more of a fan, you know. But, you know, somebody, I think Turkey Tom, we're in a chat together. And he was one of mine. He was my favorite. I don't know if you ever watched my interview, Turkey Tom. You
said like during that interview, like you were like he was one of your
I was a little nervous.
then...
I was a little nervous for that one. You know, and actually, the funny thing was, you know what made me not nervous? He was 10 times more nervous than me. But he did some fucked up
and
stuff.
And then fast forward about 2-3 weeks
oh god, it was
later.
like 3 months later, and he was in all sorts of trouble.
I don't think not even that.
God, well, it was in March. I think it was in March when the whole thing went down. You know, and it was ML Joe. But no, it was too bad. Too bad he behaved like that. I always felt like if I was a better friend or like closer friend, I could have fucking stirred him the right way. But he had serious.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Issues. No, it wasn't all. I don't know.
It's all your fault.
It wasn't anybody's fault. It's his fault. But it's too bad he was super talented.
No. God, you let him down.
I wasn't close enough with him.
Doesn't matter. That's it. That sounds like excuses to me.
Sino was shady as fuck, but I did like him. On a personal level, I really like Sino. You know what? I don't even care. Maybe I should say this. What did Sino tell me? No, I can't say this. It would actually, what I'm about to say would actually really make you feel for Sino. But he's doing well, doing ASMR. He's rubbing his whiskers on the microphone. Making fucking all the money that he ever wanted. Hey, I'm JoJo ASMR. I'm gonna shuffle some cards and fiddle my cock. Yeah. There you go. It's too bad. Where's Turkey Tom? I want to talk to him. Jerk. I don't want to yell at him. Oh, Stone Mexican guy, you're on the air. Open phones, by the way. Talk about whatever you want.
Oh, what's up, man? What's cracking? How's it going?
I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. You know, I feel like I've been off. When I take a Thursday off, it kind of fucks me up. But I'm trying to get back in because I'm playing a lot of video games and shit. You know?
Oh, what are you playing right now?
Fortnite, bro. I don't know if I want
to. I'm still playing that Friday the 13th.
I played that once. It was funny.
that game looks like it get old really quick.
It's a good game, but you can't play it all the time. I don't think you get like hooked on it. You know what I mean? It's a good game though.
I don't know, dude. I'm a huge fan of the Friday the 13th series, so for me it's just fun. I just enjoy it.
Are you going? You think FaZe Clan will pick you up or?
Yeah, no, I'm too old to be fucking doing that shit for money. I have an actual job that pays me really well, so I don't try to make money on the internet.
Schuster is a professional football player. He got into FaZe.
There you go.
Nice.
Don't sell yourself short.
I was gonna ask you, man. What do you think about this whole March shit that happened yesterday with those little faggots that want to take Second Amendment away?
Here's what I like. I like fucking some black guy's fucking posts. That's what I liked. Did you see this shit? I think I fucking...
No, do you have it?
Oh god, it's too funny.
What'd he say?
He just posted a picture of that guy David Hogg, who is totally open for criticism. I don't care how fucking old he is. He is officially a public figure now. And he's crazy.
You know what he looks like? Have you seen that Christian Bale movie where he's super anorexic?
Yeah. Here it is. Look at this. Look what I put on the screen. This is some black guy tweeted. Which dystopian film is this? He looks like the guy. He looks like the Hitler type guy from Pink Floyd The Wall, the movie. That's what he looks like.
Nah, he looks like the Christian Bale in that movie where he's super anorexic.
Really?
He
looks like Christian Bale when he's killing everybody in that movie. When the one that took place in the 80s. That's fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that kid's face is so punchable, man.
You know who this kid is? You guys don't remember probably because you're fucking all young. He's the new Cindy Sheehan. Cindy Sheehan was a mother who lost her son tragically in the Gulf War, heroically, by the way, in Iraq, heroically. And she started, which of course is her right. I'm not going to sit there and say you shouldn't speak out against the war if you don't feel that way. I would never say that.
Not all right.
But as time went on, it was obviously they were using her as somebody who could not be criticized because they used her son because her son was killed. Because you want to be sensitive with people, you know. What do they call them? Gold ribbon families, or I forget what they call those families that lose soldiers. And her ideas were crazy. She was wacky. She's an extremist, just like David Hogg. He's an extremist. Tucker Carlson got it right. American Psycho. There you go. Tucker Carlson got it. And he's not above reproach, and he is not above criticism because he survived a tragedy.
Well, nobody's above criticism.
Well,
I don't
the
care.
way he's being used, they're using this child as a weapon, a weaponized political. He is a weapon for a deeply rooted political agenda. And now, you know, when he's sitting there raising his fist like he's in, you know, the Black Panthers or some shit like that, and he's sounding crazier every day.
Seriously, in a few years.
No, it's anything with Cindy Sheehan. She was in Venezuela sucking off Hugo Chavez. Look how things worked out down there. I wouldn't listen to Cindy Sheehan. I wouldn't listen to this fucking kid. He also made the statement that we have to use our white privilege to, you know, get better gun laws. So now you know where you stand. Our white privilege. Yeah, I mean, obviously, really.
Yeah. One of my favorite pictures I've seen the last couple of days. I don't know how old it is, but it was that bald chick, and she's sitting there talking about gun control, wearing a jacket, I believe, of the Cuban flag.
Yeah. That's you know what? You'll see that shit from this kid eventually. That like he has like a soft spot for communism or something. Yeah,
country who I believe disarmed their citizens and
it'd be nice if they still had a few guns because then they could take Raul Castro and fucking tie him up, pick his head up on camera, put the gun to back to Raul Castro's head so he can see his eyes pop out as the bullet fucking destroys his fucking nasal cavity because that's exactly what he deserves after all the horror the Castro family has caused Cuba.
Well,
so it'd be nice if they had a gun.
Fucking people worship Che Guevara, and that dude fucking killed hella people and homosexuals. I don't ever understand.
He executed a 15-year-old boy in prison. I mean, and they still find an excuse for it. And I think as time goes on, you're going to see that this guy has some even wackier beliefs, and generally, eventually, he won't be taken seriously, except out of social justice circles.
Hey, let me ask you another thing, Tommy, before I go.
Sure.
Just one thing.
Sure.
What do you feel about people who advocate for pedophilia?
Like, there's nothing you could do to them from a free speech standpoint, but I don't think I'd be hanging around them. You talking about Destiny? You talking about Destiny?
I freaking ran in. No, not Destiny.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of like Destiny. He's like a wannabe Destiny, but I ran into this dude who apparently he's been advocating for pedophilia, and I didn't know about it. And I hit him like, dude, are you fucking serious?
Well, there's an organization.
Like, what's wrong with that? I'm like, what do you mean what's wrong with that? Like, I'm a parent. I don't want kid fuckers to be normalized. That's fucking lame, dude. Fuck
Probably
that shit.
that would not be ideal if they were.
No. There's an organization in the States, North American Man.
NAMBLA. Yeah, I remember the South Park.
They do it.
On them.
Yeah, they do it. I mean, there's not much you can do about them. I know if I met one of them, I'd have to control myself and not fucking, go to jail for fucking assault, I think,
but like,
I don't know why you're surprised. I hope you're not I hope you're not surprised by my response. All right, let's just put it that way.
I'm not. That's the response I was hoping for. Yeah. But like, what's the end game for these motherfuckers by normalizing it? Like, what's the point?
They can fuck kids.
That's not something to normalize.
They can fuck kids. That's how that's why they want to fuck kids. That's the point.
Jesus, fuck, man.
I always thought about like Jack Kevorkian, the guy used to.
Somebody drives a truck a piece into a NAMBLA meeting. That's all I got to say. Yeah. I got to dip out, Tommy. My parenting is required. Right. Thanks for having me on, man.
Thanks, Stone Mexican guy. Appreciate it. Yeah, they want to fuck kids. It's that simple. It's like that scene in the movie 8mm. Fucking Nicolas Cage is overacting, strangling this dude. Why did he have her killed? Because he can.
Typical Nicolas Cage form with lots of.
It's a good movie. It's actually still a good movie. That's actually a real good movie. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it too. Or no, it's not Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Not Jake Gyllenhaal. I always get him and the fucking other guy, Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is in it. He's real good. James Gandolfini's in it. He has a good scene or two. He plays a scumbag porn guy seller. He's good.
Sounds about right.
Tommy, see, you know communism like Keemstar knows empathy. This is what they always do. Here's what I do know, and I actually live to see it. It doesn't work anywhere it's been employed. And everywhere it doesn't work is not real communism. That's what I know. Doesn't work, and the lights are out in Venezuela right now. That's not communism. That's not real. I've been hearing that the whole time. I used to say it when I was a kid. Why is the Soviet Union falling apart? That's not real communism. I know it doesn't work. I don't know how a fucking light bulb works, but fucking I know it turns on and off, you fucking stupid ass. Like, I couldn't tell you what went into that, but I know it goes on and off. It's binary. Quite literally. It's like a good example for binary. So's communism when it comes to actually working and turning in what it's supposed to be, which some kind of fucking your workers' utopia. It's usually just a Holocaust. That's what it turns into. It's a starving, oppressive Holocaust.
It usually does not end great, you know?
No, it doesn't great. And they try to get, oh, that's not Marxism, that's this. That's this. It's to me, it's one big fucking red herring. The farther left you go, the less efficient and the more miserable your country is. Let's just put it in that perspective. The farther left you go, if you're a little left, like here in Europe, you don't have as much opportunity as your average American, right? But it's workable. Go a little farther, you're oppressed. You can't speak out. Go farther than that, you're starving. That's how it works.
Maybe that's why the Cleveland Browns always suck.
Yes, because they're communists.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Go. Good. If you believe in it so much, help those people in Venezuela. They're not doing it right. All these fucking college kids know so much about communism, just how to perfectly implement it because they're fucking a Gen X and above fucking teachers know it, even though their professors have never done anything in their lives besides be professors. Shut the point, bitch. Go help them. Go help those people in Venezuela. Do it. Go help them. They're starving. Food ran out. Lights are out. This is a revolution. This is a dream. Go help those people in Cuba. Go help them.
I like how they're so quick to
maybe they won't be risking their fucking lives and their children's lives to come to Florida. Go help them. If you know what, all you have to do is say, Professor so-and-so told me what real communism is, and if you just put me in fucking charge, everything will be just fine. You guys are fucking it up. Real communism's never been implemented. Never. Even I have a friend of mine makes that fucking argument. Real socialism. It doesn't matter. Here's what I know works. As far as well as it can anyway. A capitalist republic. They work the best. Yeah. Here, and let me count the ways. The United States, Europe, Australia, and pretty much if you live anywhere else in this planet, I'm sorry. That's it. There you go. Live anywhere else on this planet. I'm sorry. Even Eastern Europe sucks. Oh, why? Oh, they have a capitalist republic and certain forms of that. And it's like, yeah. But it's dirt poor. You know why? Because the commies ran it for 100 years. Or 70. Was it?
Yeah,
the commies, that's 100 years. The Bolshevik Revolution's coming up to, it'd be 1919. 100 years next year. And they kicked the Tsars out. They got the crooked czars. Czars weren't fucking putting people in camps and gulags. They're corrupt. But they got something worse. It could always get worse. Just like in the beginning of Animal Farm, when they kicked the farmer out because he's so oppressive. And then the oppressed becomes the oppressor. It's exactly what happened in Russia. There you go. There's
they turned out well.
Yeah, it turned out great. You don't know anything about it. I know it doesn't work, and I can give you an example. You ignore the historic fucking results. Wolfenstein. 6.0, you're on here.
Hey, let me, hey.
Talk about anything.
So, I was going to say with the KFC emoji, after you're talking about communism stuff,
go ahead, talk about it.
My issue with that would be that, I wouldn't want to sit through a Twitch stream because I'd rather want to go to KFC and go eat.
Maybe that's marketing. that's exactly what real talk.
Well, what you can do, you can go get KFC, come back home, and eat KFC while you watch the Twitch stream. You can do that.
That is true, yeah.
Yes, you
But
could.
yeah, that's my one issue is now I'm gonna want to go eat food.
I'm
I don't want to
genius,
like
you know?
watch Twitch anymore. I'd rather.
You know what real talk said? He said, "I don't know whether to be he said, "I don't know whether to be hungry or be offended." When I showed him the emoji. Bucket of KFC chicken is pretty satisfying. If
I mean,
you
I'm definitely not offended.
Yeah. Look, I'm not saying this. I'd say it's funny because the way I see the way Twitch is working, and whether it's for greed or just completely oblivious, I do not think it's cool to do that to somebody. Unless it's your, like, buddy. You know what I mean? It's like your friend, or maybe even a show like this, where it's just a total goof from top to bottom. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool with what's his face did for the Dallas Fuel. I think it's fucked up. I do. I think it's fucked up. I think it's pushing it too far. I think it depends on the context and the situation when you make edgy jokes or racial jokes. And you know, it's now you're just every time a black guy comes on, you're gonna get a stream of KFC, or God forbid we're gonna he's one of my favorite African American streamers, OP. Let's go watch what Overpowered. Let's go watch his stream. Is he streaming now? Let's go check. You know, that sucks. Colonel Sanders is turning over his grave. I don't think Colonel Sanders gives a fuck. I don't think people turn over in their grave. I think
Who's going to be, gonna be Colonel Sanders next? Because right now I think it's fucking Reba.
Colonel Sanders, well, he's kind of in there. What were you going to say, sir? I'm sorry, Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I did like KFC when they had Norm Macdonald as the Colonel for a few months on their ads. That was pretty funny.
KFC's good, dude. It's hearty. Good shit. KFC's good stuff. All right. Fucking that's Twitch partners is Kool-Aid, Premier Watermelon. That's terrible. All right, well, Wolfenstein, you have a good day, sir. Nice talking to you. Wolfenstein Watermelon. Somebody found a green Twitch grape fucking bottle. Which I think it was Leafy Lizards.
God.
Yeah. Let's put Kaiser. You're on here.
Hey up. Nah.
What's up?
I
man?
think you saw me earlier. It's about the communism thing.
I did. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Okay. Hang on. Let me just mute the stream. Okay.
Go ahead. I appreciate it.
My moment was I never said that isn't real communism.
That's true. I did. In fairness, I did kind of strawman you.
Yeah, you did.
But you did say. But you did just say you don't know anything.
Commie scumbag.
Yeah, like do I? But you do. Here, let's just stick to what you did say. All right, and I'll let you talk.
Okay.
Like I don't know anything. I am not a Marxist. You're right. I'm not an expert on Marxism or communism. But you know what? I don't know if that. And you can tell me why I can't form an opinion on just based on history alone. Why can't I inform without being educated on it? But considering A, the amount of time that I've been alive, and I actually remember the Soviet Union, and B, the fact that I can just crack a book and see how it all went, why can't I make it an educated criticism of communism, considering all its great results?
Okay, when I notes just for a note, I don't believe the DPRK is actually communist, but what I'm going to say is that there has been the successful forms of socialism. Communism is the eventual endpoint of socialism.
That's the way I've been told I was wrong. I always believe that. Everybody tells me I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Everybody always told me I was wrong on that.
It's just interchangeable.
Maybe it's just a bunch of subjective bullshit. Do you ever think of that?
Yeah, it is. There isn't just one version of communism. It's stupidly complex.
Yeah.
There's like Marxist Leninism.
Do you ever think it's Leninism, Stalin? Do you ever think it's complex because if it's so good, why does it need to be so complex? Maybe it just doesn't work.
Different countries take models for it. Like you got North Korea that has what they call Juche, and then China had Maoism, and then you can say. What you kind of get in, like, you get your Corbyns, they're not really socialists, they're social democrats.
Gotcha.
All right. When you see communism, or sorry, socialism, you have had successful forms of it. But the times they've collapsed hasn't been due to socialism. I won't use the USSR as an example, but I think it was going there, but you kind of, Lenin, then after that, it kind of...
what happened was World War II, and we saw the atrocities. Yeah. We saw what they were like.
That was a whole, but we've had Catalonia, Spain, in the Spanish Civil War, which was a proper functioning socialist state.
Yeah.
We've had the
But they were conquered. Why? Why did
because,
the time?
When they had their devolved means of production to the workers, they didn't do a wartime effort for it, so eventually they just got overrun anyway.
Okay.
The Paris Commune as well, they made the same mistake. They didn't. While they did get the means of production in the hands of the workers, what happened was they didn't do it. They didn't properly do it in time for the.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Since the Communist Manifesto is written by Fischer and Marx, all right, in Trier, Germany. I think it was 150 years ago. Am I correct? 150 years ago? Is that about right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Okay. How come you haven't? How come you don't have a blazing example other than these sort of these kind of off-kiltered examples? One I'm not familiar with. Why isn't there? Why don't you have a success story like the United States? Why don't you have a success story like Australia?
America isn't a successful state because you can debate that capitalism isn't in because
we sent a man to the fucking moon. We sent a man to the moon.
Yeah, but so
and I tell you, when I moved here, you guys have less shit than we do on average. The average middle class family, or what we would consider middle class, it's a little different in England. The average middle class family has less shit, less cars, less everything, smaller houses, smaller refrigerators. I can't wait to get a fucking American refrigerator. My thing's too fucking small. You know, everything's smaller. Everything's smaller. You have less of everything on average. Of course, there's obviously very rich people in here.
But I was going to say about when I mentioned socialism, I don't mean in the terms implemented in Europe because that's still social democracy.
When is it going to work? When am I going to be wrong? When am I going to be wrong? When am I going to be wrong, sir? When am I going to be wrong about it? When is it going to work? Maybe you and
when is it going to work? Well, when we look at the end of capitalism, because have you noticed with machinery, when we see a kind of state when jobs are slowly going to form off away from that, you'll see an eventual workers' revolution.
Sure.
And we've had successful socialism before.
Where did
you've had revisionists, you've had imperialism.
You know what it sounds like? You know what it sounds like to me? And this would make Marxist crazy. It sounds like the returning of Christ, because that's exactly what Marx said. He said that we'd have an industrial revolution in the Western world. Where did it happen? In the East. It happened in South America.
Predict fascism, because fascism is the idea, is capitalism in decay. It's supposed to extend the life of capitalism.
Yeah, but
that's
maybe
what the core
everything it hasn't fell apart. But you guys are still waiting for fucking Judgment Day, and you literally. Yeah.
You could debate because
you could debate it forever, but if it never fucking happens, you ever think to yourself that isn't true?
No, I have. I've been in multiple bits of the political spectrum. I'm where I am from.
I'll let you go on this.
Looking at them, I used to be like a proper liberal back in 2013.
Now you're a total commie. Hey, listen, let me ask you something. You seem like a nice commie, though. I'll give you that.
Okay, yeah.
What model works? What model is going to work? What model of communism is going to work?
What model of communism is going to work? I'd say anarcho-communism.
Anarcho-communism.
That's Catalonia.
Wait a minute. Oh, anarcho-communism. What's that?
Yeah. Anarcho-communism is the idea of not a Marx, not a Lenin, Stalin state. It's quite people's own. Like, you don't have an army, you have a militia. It's very, everything is devolved to as the max possible.
Okay.
Like, you'll have a workers, as the term originally originated from, the Soviet, the work.
I have
Soviet.
I have one last question for you. I have one last, and this is loaded. It's unfair. I'm going to tell you ahead of time.
Okay.
All right. Do you feel your ideology, or the ideology, maybe not the direct one or the strain or whatever it is, do you ever feel embarrassed about the fact that this ideology that is rooted in the Communist Manifesto, things like people like it, led to the death of more people than Hitler could possibly kill?
I think, I think there's, the thing is like those facts. Yeah, I'm not going to deny Stalin killed a bunch of people, but
and not even just like the direct gun in the back of the head. I'm talking about the starvation stuff that went down in South Africa. Do you ever feel like, holy shit? No matter how this, did you feel embarrassed by that? Because I would be embarrassed by that.
But I think a lot of the times, those states will end up bad, but they will be exaggerated to hell. Can I give an example? If that's all right.
All right, last thing. But then I gotta go.
Like they don't. The DPRK doesn't have prisons, has prison camps, and you know how manipulative the media is. It will make any country wants to invade 10 times worse than it actually is.
Sure.
I think it's embarrassed with Stalin, but it's not really embarrassment of the ideology.
What about Mao?
Because Stalin himself.
What about Mao?
What about Mao? I think he had.
What about Pol Pot?
You look at what the Chinese said.
What about Pol Pot?
I say about the Chinese.
What about Ceausescu? What about Ceausescu? Do you have a good dictator among them?
I think among the current dictators.
Well, no, among any of them, anywhere. I mean, like there's a proper dictator. I mean.
Oh yeah. I think I was gonna say. I've lost track.
I forget it. I've been really hard on you. This has not been 100% fair. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
I know.
But listen, you're a very nice. You're a very nice kid. How old are you? How old are you, sir?
I'm 18.
You'll
and
grow out
I'm
of
not
this.
a middle class uni student.
No, I don't care. You know what? You seem like a really nice. Jeff, does this guy seem like a good guy?
He does.
You seem like a good guy. It's impossible to hate. You're possible to hate. You seem like a good guy. And I've had commie friends before that have been reasonable like you.
Oh, also, can I ask you a question? I've always wondered this from someone in the perspective from the UK.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
What do you think of Jeremy Corbyn?
I think he's commie. That's like the real answer. I'm not trying to be funny.
I wasn't expecting a long way.
I think he's commie. How about that? I don't think too much of him. I don't think. But I tell you something. I have most of the time when people are as far left as you are, they're completely unbearable. You seem like somebody I want to play Overwatch with.
Oh yeah, people love my laugh for some reason.
I know.
And then
you should become the dictator. You should learn how to. You should do what
my
everybody.
partner, right?
See, you shouldn't be idealist. Here's what you should do. You shouldn't be idealistic about communism. You should look at communism like the fucking real fucking winners with communism get. The leaders. They don't look at communism as the way to help people. They look at it as to a means to an end, and they stay powerful and rich until somebody machine guns them in a wall. That's the way to go, sir. That's my recommendation for you.
Can I give an example of how?
No, I gotta go. It's 10 o'clock, dude. I really gotta go. I gotta spend time with you. But you're a great kid, guy. Take care, brother. Bye bye. I like that kid.
God,
I have a new commie friend. Nice kid.
That remained really civil. I'm proud.
Well, you can call me names. Okay. I'm always civil. I really am. And I was actually I was tough on him. That wasn't a fair debate. I'll be perfectly honest with you. That wasn't fair. But you know.
Yeah, well,
get that commie on my show. Speaking of, Dead on Dave, he's in the chat right now. He's going to stream. He's back in Germany. He's going to be hitting it up. Jeff, stay online because I got to talk to you. Let's end this right now. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, normal time. We're back. Let's get back into it, baby. We'll get a big interview or something. Peace, Middle Eastern Greece.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne.
I got to give that kid some other credit, too. He's the first fucking guy to say something like nasty in the chat and actually have the balls to call in.
That is a first.
There's a guy that has this fucking famous internet show called The Kumite. He didn't have that guts.
Bullets look like waffle cone. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.